Why do narcissistic people get so jealous? Jealousy is one of the prominent emotional responses that you can expect from somebody who is a narcissist. When you have everything sorted out in your life and say they are still struggling, or when things don't work out for them but the situation favors you, or when you achieve more than them, or when you're getting attention and they are not. What would trigger a narcissist, and how would those things make them jealous? A narcissist, they're somebody who needs attention, praise, boost, and appreciation all of the time. They want to be the center of attention. They have to be the elephant in the room. So when that does not happen, the narcissist becomes very jealous. They can become jealous for reasons that neurotypical people could not even conceive of. Narcissists, they often tend to be competitive in many dimensions in life, so they will always need to be the most prominent in whatever they do and whatever they put their hands on. They also have boosted self-confidence, but they lack self-esteem as they mask their real self-respect, their real emotions, and their real personality behind that mask of perfection that they manifest to be. So narcissists often lead a life under the influence of hypocrisy. And I think all of us can understand what I mean when I say that. This makes them very two-faced. They often mirror the selves that people want to see and also live with their real selves behind that mirrored image. So they are inherently living a double life all of the time. So whenever they're unable to prove themselves or bruise their ego, they either deflect or a face wave of uncalled for emotions, which include incompetence, jealousy, hatred, and they're abhorring their selves, but they will project all of this onto you. They'll accuse you of being incompetent. They'll accuse you of being jealous. They'll accuse you of hating them, and they will accuse you of hating yourself. So a narcissist would often present the image as desired by you. They're going to manifest themselves as your soulmate, pretty much. And they would mention all of the traits that are liked by you, and they would make this image that they create to reel you in so spotless and desirable that you are deceived by their charming, fake personality. They will lie to you about their real self, and they will always wear a fake mirrored mask to keep you interested in them until they know that you're hooked for good, and they can finally let that mask fall and who they truly are comes out. This is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So when they lose what they want, which mostly includes attention, praise, control, and any kind of gain, or when someone else receives them, this is when they become highly competitive, jealous, mean, and fierce. They even get jealous of their own children, their parents, their siblings, romantic partners, ex-partners, their current partner's ex, whoever is a threat to their egotistic self, which believes that they are perfect and they are the best. They can be jealous of co-workers, exes, or anybody who seems to be happier than them. Jealousy is an emotion that a narcissist develops prominently in their lives, knowingly or unknowingly. And when you've got somebody accusing you of being jealous of them all of the time, and they're trying to convince other people that you are jealous of them all of the time, that's when you know for sure that you've got a jealous narcissist on your hands, somebody that's jealous of you. And they often feel jealousy differently because they're going to showcase their jealousy in a different way because they're shielding it with anger and rage and hatred. And nobody hates you more than somebody who is envious of you. They do feel this jealousy, but they will never, ever admit to this because that would make them vulnerable. Instead, they will try to cover up the jealousy in the form of hatred and rage, verbal abuse, humiliation, mocking. They might even resort to mocking you when they feel jealous and insecure. So what situations can make a narcissist jealous? They get very jealous when whenever the narcissist X finds a new romantic partner and seems happy with them. They get jealous, say, if a coworker gets a promotion. They can be jealous of their partner for their emotional growth, their spiritual growth in both their personal and professional lives. They get jealous whenever their sibling or whoever outperforms them in any phase of life, be it it in academics, building a stable career, finding romantic partners, or outperforming them in any manner. They even get jealous of their own kids. For instance, say a child is passing through the youth stage and is becoming a beautiful man or woman. The narcissistic mother often feels jealous of this young woman's beauty and fitness. And when someone else receives praise and attention for some amount of work that is done, or the same amount of work as a narcissist, or for similar reasons, the narcissist definitely gets super jealous. And what do super jealous people do? They try to sabotage you, and you see this a lot in the workplace. So when they know that somebody's making more progress than them, outperforming them, outshining them in some way, even in a way that you would never dream of. Say a neighbor buys an expensive or highly functioning car, they will feel jealous. Or when somebody achieves their goals or achieves their dreams, or some distant relative to them, they'll feel like they're superior to them in some way. So the narcissist becomes jealous and competitive and filled with hatred. Narcissists can be both jealous and envious of others. And when a narcissist gets envious, they seek to destroy. And they get envious when they do not get what they want and somebody else achieves it or gets it. A narcissist can be jealous out of fear, a fear of losing what they have, fear of other people seeing you in a good light. And their defense mechanisms force them to switch to this overprotectiveness of what they have, which turns into severe jealousy. Feelings of insecurity often trigger narcissists into feeling jealous, and they are perpetually insecure. Remember that narcissists believe themselves to be perfect, but they're going to accuse you of thinking that you are perfect, because narcissists use projection all of the time in order to avoid feeling vulnerable. So a narcissist would be jealous of your achievements. Say you achieved your dream. Like, for instance, I achieved a dream of mine a couple years back. I've always wanted to live in Hawaii, and I achieved that dream. I lived in Hawaii for a couple of years, and the narcissist in my life has made it a point to tell everybody and their brother, everybody in my hometown, that I never lived in Hawaii, that I photoshopped myself into all of the pictures of me from Hawaii, which is crazy talk. And, you know, of course, there are flying monkeys out there and people who follow the narcissist cult who believe in their lies, and they believe lies on purpose, but that story is for another day. These people, they tend to be perfectionists. They think that they're better than everybody else in everything that they do, but that is impossible in the real world. They're going to try to be noticeable. They're going to be nosy. They're going to gossip. They're going to be attention grabbing, but that will not work every time. So in any situation where you're outfoxing the narcissist, you can guarantee that they are going to be jealous of you. They're going to be in this competition with you in their heads. They're always going to try to be one-upping you. They're always going to be trying to compete with you in some way or another. Like the narcissist in my life, again, another personal story, likes to tell people that I don't have any form of, like, I don't have a high school diploma, which is a total lie, and that this narcissist has 2 degrees and speaks 5 languages, and none of this stuff is based in reality. There's no record of this narcissist having 2 degrees. There's no evidence that this narcissist speaks 5 languages. And when confronted about this, the narcissist will come up with crazy excuses like, oh, well, it's classified information, like narcissists always do. Who would say something like that about educational records? Only a jealous, competitive narcissist. They're jealous of your happiness, your achievements, you reaching your goals, achieving your dreams, you being happy and content, and they will always want to sabotage that. If you were just a nobody, if you were trash, that they didn't care about it, that they weren't jealous of, they would just walk on by. They would treat you like trash and just walk on by you. They wouldn't be expending all of this effort and energy trying to sabotage your life and sabotage your dreams and your achievements. They wouldn't be undermining your success, and they wouldn't be undermining your intelligence. They wouldn't be undermining the things that you've achieved. They wouldn't be bothering even saying a word about you. That is how you know for sure that you've got a jealous narcissist on your hands. My name is Sarah Ann Brown, and this is Narcissistic Abuse 101.